to you by TGB Promotions, GTB Promotions, and Showtime. Sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. We will begin our official weigh-ins with our Showtime Countdown pay-per-view portion of the card. And it is going to be streamed at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time on the Showtime Sports YouTube page. First up to the scale, 6 rounds in the super welterweight division out of Davenport, Iowa, with 7 victories, 4 by knockout, opposite of 2 defeats, and 1 draw. Here is Sean, the Exception West. And now we welcome his opponent out of Capitol Heights, Maryland. His record undefeated, 6 victories, including 5 by knockout. Here is Trevon Sniper Marshall.
Somebody's sitting here. It's not mine. That's not mine. Yeah.
All right, first up onto the scales. Once again out of Davenport, Iowa. Here is Sean West.
151.2.
151.2. 151.2 for West. And now we welcome the hard-hitting, undefeated knockout artist, Trevon Sniper Marshall. $149.8. 149.8 for Marshall.
Let's go, champ. That's right. There's mine.
6 rounds in the super welterweight division, live on the Showtime pay-per-view countdown show tomorrow night from Capital One Arena. Trevon Sniper Marshall taking on Sean, the Exception West.
Camera in the back.
And now we continue our official weigh-in with 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. Coming to the stage now out of Cordoba, Argentina, with 21 victories, 10 by knockout, opposite of 10 defeats and 2 draws. Here is Diego Luque. And now introducing his opponent out of La Quinta, California. His record unblemished, 26 victories with 22 wins by knockout. He is a rising star, the undefeated Brandon Lee. And now first up to the scale, we welcome Diego Luque. 141.2, 141.2 for Luque. And now we welcome the talented, undefeated Brandon Lee. $141.4 for Lee. 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. Diego Luque taking on the undefeated Brandon Lee. And now we head to our super welterweight division. First up to the stage, we welcome out of Houston, Texas, by way of Jalisco, Mexico, with 9 victories, opposite of 1 defeat and 1 draw with 5 wins by knockout. Here is Omar El Chavo Rosales. And now we welcome out of Roseland, New Jersey, with 13 victories with 8 wins by knockout and just 1 blemish. Here is White Magic Vito Mielnicki Jr. And now first up onto the scale, once again, Omar El Chavo. On the Showtime Sports YouTube page is White Magic Vito Mielnicki Jr. taking on Omar Rosales. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now turn things over to the Hall of Famer and legendary voice, Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you. Premier Boxing Champions continues with our official weigh-in for our big night of action. This time we move into the pay-per-view portion of our big night of action, taking place once again at the Capital One Arena here in Washington, D.C. Brought to you by GTD Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. Well, fans, our night is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet $5 and win $200 if your fighter wins. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? And Universal Pictures Knock at the Cabin, only in theaters February the 3rd. Well, our pay-per-view portion features our main event of the evening, 12 rounds for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Of course, that's Gervonta Davis taking on Hector Luis Garcia. At this time, let's bring out our fighters for our opening pay-per-view attraction, 10 rounds in a super middleweight special attraction. First, please welcome from Laurel, Maryland. He's a battle-ready super middleweight world rank contender, Demond Nicholson. And we invite his opponent to the stage at this time from Providence, Rhode Island. The former two-division champion of the world. He'll be making his super middleweight debut. Here is Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Well, as our fighters getting ready to step onto the scale, reminding you we start at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for our pay-per-view portion. That's 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And now first to the scale for our 10-round super middleweight special attraction with 22 knockouts in his 26 wins. Here is the hard-hitting world-ranked super middleweight contender, Devon, the best at it, Nicholson. 167 and 1/4 pounds, 167 and 1/4 pounds. And his opponent in our opening pay-per-view attraction with a fine record of 31-0, 19 knockouts. Here's the undefeated former super welterweight and middleweight champion of the world, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade.
167 even.
167 pounds, 167 for Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade.
Yeah, Jamal. Nah, fuck this. Nah, fuck this.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It opens up our pay-per-view event of boxing. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade versus Devon, the best at it, Nicholson. 10 rounds of boxing, super middleweight special attraction. All right, fans, here we go. Continuing with our official weigh-in. Premier Boxing Champions continues with our next bout coming your way. It's a world title eliminator presented in association with Samson Boxing. We invite first to the stage the power puncher from Barranquitas, Venezuela. Knockout-minded contender, here is Flaco de Oro, Royman Villa. And his opponent we invite to the stage at this time from Lynn, Massachusetts. He's the undefeated world-ranked contender making his Showtime debut. Please welcome Speedy Rashidi Ellis. And the fighters are ready to step onto the scale. This is for the IBF welterweight world title eliminator. Weight limit on this fight is a very strict 147 pounds. First to the scale, with a fine record of 25 wins, only 1 loss, with 24 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the hard-hitting welterweight contender, Royman Flaco de Oro Villa. 145 and 3/4 pounds, 145 and 3/4 for Royman Villa. And now his opponent with a fine record of 24 wins, no losses, with 14 knockouts to his credit. Here is the undefeated IBF world right contender, Speedy Rashidi Ellis.
146
and 1/4 pounds, 146 and 1/4 pounds. Speedy Rashidi Ellis. And now there, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the action. This is for the IBF Welterweight World Title Eliminator, Speedy Rashidi Ellis versus Roman Fuacoleoro Villa. All right, fans, here we go. Premier Boxing Champions continues with the official weigh-in. This time we present our co-main event of the evening. It is presented in association with D&D Boxing. It's an interim world title attraction in the welterweight division. Presenting first to the stage at this time, fighting out of Germany by way of Kyiv, Ukraine. He is the IBF number 4 ranked welterweight in the world. Please welcome Karen Chukadjan. And now making his way to the stage from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is the IBF number 1 welterweight ranked contender. Here is the undefeated welterweight sensation, Gervonta Boots Ellis.
Yes, sir.
Fighters ready to step onto the scale at this time. First with a record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 11 knockouts, making his Showtime debut. The world ranked welterweight contender from Ukraine, Karen Chukadjan.
146 going
146 and a quarter pounds, already 146 and 1/4 pounds for Karen Chukadjan. And now his opponent with a tremendous record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 no decision, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is the young star of boxing, the hard-hitting welterweight top contender, introducing Gervonta Boots Ellis. Fighting down 145 and a half pound for Gervonta Boots Ellis. 145 and 1/2 pounds.
Yes, sir. Cut him in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He looks sleepy already, Boots. He going to sleep.
First
I'm
round.
leaving the car running, Boots.
First round.
I'm leaving the car running, Boots. We back to Philly.
First round.
You already know. Big Philly.
First round.
You know what time it is.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss this showdown in the welterweight division. It is for the IBF welterweight interim world title.
Yes,
Gervonta Boots Ellis versus Karen Chukadjan.
Yes, sir. eyes open too. He going to sleep with his eyes open too.
Keep your eyes open now.
Well, we know separating them tomorrow as this is our co-main event of the evening. 12 rounds on the welterweight world title eliminator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for our featured bout of the evening, brought to you by GTD Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View, sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet $5 and win $200 if your fighter wins. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else? And Universal Pictures Knock at the Cabin, only in theaters February the 3rd. Well, fans, this is a battle of undefeated world champions in our main event. 12 rounds for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first to the stage from San Juan de la Maguana in the Dominican Republic. He is moving up in weight and challenging for the lightweight title. Here is the current WBA Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Hector Luis El Androide Garcia. And his opponent ready to step onto the stage at this time from nearby Baltimore, Maryland. He's the defending world champion and the popular star of boxing, the 5-time 3-division champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, has a strict weight limit of 135 pounds, 12 rounds for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the world. First to the scale with a record of 16-0, 3-0 contests with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the challenger and the newly crowned WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the world, Hector Luis El Androide Garcia. 134 pounds, 134, Hector Luis Garcia. And now here he is, ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 27 wins, no losses, no 25 knockouts. The boxing sensation, undefeated and defending WBA Lightweight Champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
Go, Kurt. It's on.
There, ladies and gentlemen, it's the highly anticipated main event of the evening. Both of them undefeated, both of them are world champions in their own division. This one's for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the world. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Hector Luis El Androide Garcia.
He ain't killed it. Big.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Okay, I got you.
Redman, you got time, brother? Can we do an interview or you got
Yeah. Let me wait till Karan.
Yeah.
About to weigh in.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, that's right, because you guys got your guys coming up next. Huh? Yeah. Oh, shit.
I know you guys did. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to move inside. Right. Speak it like I got it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got time, brother?
Let me catch you in 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, watered away a little bit.
Shutting down the board right now. Going on.
He's ready now?
Yeah, he's next, but they want fighters with coach up there.
Can you provide us an update on Jamel's ankle wrist? How's he doing? He's got a cast on, is that correct? So he doesn't need to surgery. Are you there when they actually have to
I'd rather wait, try to get my own, you know. I mean, I could. No, they were doing it already. I'm just waiting. If it's fight height, I kind of. No, oh,
Post my shoe. My leg I'll tell you about that No, I'm saying that's all that's very disturbing. I'm looking at shit. I'm doing like, come on, man. Other people must be able to see it. So, sir, and that's over here.
We can do it now. Get it out the way.
Oh, sure.
We got, I think,
Cal Ward of Sports right here with the great Stephen Breadman Edwards. Man, well, here, obviously with the fighter, who is it? Who do you got working?
Karan Davis.
Who is it?
Karan Davis.
Okay. What's what weight class is he at?
He's a 60 pounder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just been taking fights at 68 weight.
Right here in the neighborhood on it.
So is this fight at
Oh, there you go, there.
man, just want to get into. I'm assuming you're still working with Caleb Plant.
Yes.
Yeah. How is Caleb Plant looking in camp? Or is he in camp? I don't know. Is
We haven't started.
Oh, okay.
Started.
So if you haven't started yet, if my math is correct, we're beginning of January, so we're not looking at till like March, April. Then I know a date hasn't come out. I don't know what you could say about it.
I can't give out the date, but we're going to be starting.
Before April?
I can't.
No, all right. Well, it's going to be good, right? Whatever happens, it's going to be good. Talk to me about you mentioned it at the press conference, but there was like a moment, or maybe it wasn't a moment exactly, but there was a time in camp where you realized, man, if you sit down on your punches a little bit more, you can really put a hurting on people. Describe to me kind of how that happened, what you saw, and what was going on.
Like little things that he was doing in camp. You know, I caught the pads with him so you could feel it, and I just, I knew that he had a lot more power than he could show.
Was there something he was doing that, as he was fighting, wasn't showing the power, did you think?
There's a lot of little things. It's hard to explain in like an interview. You have to see it in the gym. But it was just like he had a lot of untapped power, and a lot of it was his personality. Not really, going for certain things. He's a pure boxer by nature.
How do you change that in a
I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it at all. You know what I mean? I want him to still do all the things that got him here. He happened to be a pure boxer that can punch.
With the seemingly deeply personal issues that they have, David and Caleb, are you concerned about that at all?
No.
Why are you not?
Because the last camp you showed me the discipline of not taking things personal and not fighting upset. So he'll be okay with that.
Do you think David will be able to kind of hold his temperament?
I don't care. I don't got nothing to do with it. He got to figure that out. I just got to worry about my guy. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. So you still got to fight at the end of the day.
David fights with a lot of volume, a lot of combinations, 4 or 5 punch combinations, sometimes very fast. Right, fast hands as well. But Caleb is no slouch in the speed department and stuff like that. Right. Do you see like a boxing match or like maybe more of like a calculated kind of like
you never know,
someone try to set up traps
know.
type of thing?
Sometimes, two guys got to get into the ring and then you find out who the puncher is once they get in there, So I don't really know. It's hard to tell. I can't really say, I don't think David's a big one-punch guy, but he's not hitting me, you know what I mean? So I got to see how Caleb feel about how he punch and feel his strength and all that kind of stuff. I got to feel all of that. I got to feel Caleb out and see, you know what I mean? But we prepare for this.
Are you just in a boxing fan's frame of mind? Are you kind of looking forward to the build-up, being that they've been talking so long? This has kind of been going on for a while. And
I'm just looking forward to seeing my guy reach his dreams, man. He want to win the title again. He want to go down as one of the best guys in the division, history of the division, and that's just that. My fan hat is off. I'm just training now, so that's how I'm looking at it. I just want to see my guy do great and get whatever he earns.
Just going back to his last fight, did he perform kind of the things, the tactics that you were kind of implementing? Did that work out?
He caught on really quick.
I'll let you go, Redman. I know you got to get up there. Thank you so much, man, for your time. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Birdman. Can I get a couple? I'm done with the boxing.
My guy about to go up.
First up onto the scale, once again, we welcome Michael Hector. And now we welcome his opponent, making a set to step onto the scale, Lamont Peterson.
2 questions. Then I gotta see my man right here. But listen, he acting like you don't see me. He acting like you don't see me. Don't leave me now.
All right, Jack, I'm gonna ask. Saquon Jones with the Boxing Voice. How you doing today? All right, I'm doing well. So I don't want to ask you just questions that you probably haven't been. How sick and tired are you hearing about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford from a training perspective?
Hey man, I think people just keep talking about it. I mean, they want something to say. I don't know.
All right, but you're not to say you're always waiting. It's not a question that you're tired of hearing.
Yeah, man, I am, man. But you know, at the same time, it's like, it's just what it is. You can see the time you sit down forever.
Yeah.
You come outside, you gotta expect it to be a problem. A good question.
And last question, do you think that this Crawford Spence fight may hold up your legacy a little bit as a trainer?
Yeah, man, do it, man.
All right. I mean, but to have it on your belt, to have 2 undisputed champions. No, you're gonna be great regardless.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I've been working. The next 3 to 5 years, they gonna forget about me.
Now, where you gonna go? We can't have you on the box. You got Frank Martin to be undisputed.
There's a lot of kids in the neighborhood need me more than boxing.
All right, that's good to know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, kids at the boys and girls that need me more than boxing.
But you don't think that last little, it's like Robert De Niro in Heat, when he could have got away, when he went back for that last guy. If we don't get this Crawford fight, it's not going to make you like turn the car around and go get him in the hotel room.
Okay. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I mean, it just depends on like what you beat everybody else. You beat that one guy.
I mean, you just don't get that one guy.
Right, you feel like this. Okay, good. Right. How do we all see Super Leonard?
We see Sugar Ray great, but
wait.
Okay.
Did Super Leonard fight Empire?
No, but
no.
Okay, let me.
No.
No, he can fight every Friday.
Okay, he fight it. Why we still see Super Leonard?
Huh?
How do we still see him? How we feeling?
All right, I'm old enough to answer the question historically. You ready?
Right.
We all think that he might have lost that against Hagler, right? It's always in the back of our minds just a little bit, right? Like we look at Hagler and we're like, yo, Sugar Ray, every 15 seconds at the end of the round, made us sway the judges, but Hagler was doing it. And then we lost, Hagler got so mad he never saw it again. So that's that one little thing historically. Now, if we're looking at Hagler and Hearns, we know definitively now, right?
I was a fighter that he didn't fight.
I got you.
just gonna be over there. That's all. We'll be over there by the showtime set.
I know I don't want to take up time from everybody else, but I'm just from that last piece of the puzzle. We know you're great. We know Errol's great, but it's just that lady that got away in high school. Okay. Okay. All right.
And how we view her and Brock. I mean, she's good lady.
We viewing great.
How about her and Brock?
Well, Aaron Pryor, we know he's great too, but it's that little. Okay. All right. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go.
I'm not saying that really one of them is saying.
All right. I got you. Thanks so much for the box, man.
What's up, baby? I listen to this thing, man.
Sorry, bro.
He can work with you in it, so
Man.
Okay. What's your name? I'm a historian in boxing,
Yeah,
so
but
you want I can put you on the boxing voice right now.
I'm just telling you about
All right, hold on, let me get trouble.
Yeah, you got to get him now. Can we talk Derek real quick? Before you,
Okay, wait, what's your name? What's your
No.
name?
Yeah, but he's in the training camp. He's in the training camp.
We beat his ass.
He's in the training camp.
I see.
Beat his ass.
All right.
Hey, you can't.
Wait, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Juice.
Juice. What? Tell the Boxing Boys family what you did in Sugar Ray's.
No, it don't make a difference.
All right, but listen.
What we did, we beat his ass. That's all to it. Ain't no more. Okay,
Y'all didn't beat
grew up.
Y'all didn't beat
You
You see what happened? You were talking
He
about
said that. He said Sugar Ray beat Hagler's ass.
Yeah, but
Like, no.
did you lose your money?
No, I was 10, but that's
Okay,
what
but I'm just
that
asking.
fight got me in the box.
You see,
so I
you
remember
see
that
me
fight.
talking.
That was the
You got
first.
man right here, and I didn't even know it was. I just saw somebody else.
I'm just listening.
got back up out of nowhere. Got back up on the question out of nowhere. Carolina Sports here with the legendary Derek James. Man, just first I want to get into it. Jamel, were you there when that happened?
Okay, that's all.
But it can't be like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is like that.
When Frank was
Because he
fighting,
did
so
it.
was like at the
He
same
came to
time,
year and a
right
half
after
to
that,
beat
Frank
him.
fight.
He knocked out everybody here.
Did he like feel it right away? Was he like, oh shit, something's wrong? And then it was like right after. I mean, just what was the mood? What was like kind of his? I know his. What was his mood about it? I'm sure he wanted to defend undefeated.
But he didn't know what the reason
History.
was.
It's history.
Okay, I
You know, he just kind of like, you gotta accept it.
Right. Is there like a plan? I mean, what's like the recovery looking like for him? Is it just casted, resting now, and where does the cast come out?
They don't make a difference. No, because I want to make sure we have you on our site.
Just say Juice. That's
Well,
it.
hopefully we see him again, man. I mean, I feel like that's a testament to how hard he hits, right? Is that his hand,
Right.
right? I feel like because that doesn't happen with feather fisted
All
guys.
the time, right.
Man, hopefully it's soon. How's Errol? I mean, he looked good. Looked to be walking good at that
Well, you know, it's just like banged up, but he'll be ready. I'll be ready.
for before April.
I don't know. I'm not
You're not sure about it?
I'm just a trainer.
Right. Man, Frank Martin looked phenomenal in his last fight. What do you want to see from Frank Martin next?
I just want to see him keep getting better. I don't really know about the opponent, about the matchmaker. I'm really kind of focused on his development, his growth. That's all that thing that matters the most. His development, his growth. Keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better.
He looked phenomenal, man. He was fast, power, light on his feet. Are you kind of worried that these kind of guys maybe saw that as well and are kind of like, maybe?
I haven't seen the best, so we've seen a bit of it. Gotta remember this thing about this. That's 3 different guys that fight, 3 different styles. I'm training every one of them. 3 different guys fight 3 different styles.
Did you ever, because I know you were a fighter first, did you ever imagine that this was where you would be in your career?
Not even real.
Because you're, I
It's not even real. It's not even real. I mean, it's really not. I mean, can't imagine it. Not real. I don't know.
I heard some possibly disappointing news. You said you might be out of boxing.
You never know, man. Next 5 years.
I know you said you want to train the kids, but what if one of the kids is like, the next Earl Spence, the next Jermel or something? What, you can't leave them be, you know what I mean?
Y'all gonna do it without me? Y'all gonna do it without me?
A whole lot of
I just got in.
other people out there to help us. A whole lot of great trainers. Red Man was just right here. A whole lot of good people in boxing.
There is only one Derek James, though.
Man, you get into that.
Derek, just want to get your quick take. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, man. Stylistically, how does that play out in the ring, do you think?
I like this. You just never know.
Who's has maybe like the better footwork, the better ring IQ, in your opinion?
Caleb is very athletic and very skilled. Benavidez is very fast and very, strong also, so it's a good fight.
Yeah, man. I know we talked about Terrence Crawford's fight against Avanesian. Did you ever see it? I know at the time you said you hadn't seen it. No, the highlights?
I saw it like the last 200.
How? What did you think about the knockout? Was it?
What's up, my brother? What's
up, man? Brother to my city.
So what did you think about the knockout?
No, wait, this is the future right here. You be talking to this guy right here. The amateur world champ.
What's your name?
Jamal Harvey.
Jamal Harvey.
Going to the Olympic Games in 2024.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's the man right there. That's
Congrats.
real. This dude right there.
Great training.
Yeah. He said he might be out of boxing. Can you believe that? Thank you, Derek.
Oh, yeah, what's up, man?
How you doing?
You ready to go now?
Yeah, but I need
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate your time, man. Thank
I
you.
got you.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, man.
Held him hostage for 20 minutes.
He snuck by me yesterday and today.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
He's still doing it because I can't find the rest. Yeah.
But I gotta stay in shape.
Chop, chop, brother. Thank you, thank you. scenes rather than on backstage. Yeah, hit that like button. There's 50 of you guys watching. Much appreciated. Thank all 50 of you. Thank you for watching.
Just like all these other companies, the Rock Nation came in. Rock Nation came in. He fell under. Remember when 50 came in? He fell under. Everybody housing these guys. I mean, y'all like this man to me. Stand your hand and say, one more time, what's the name of the guy? See if I can fit in with the biggest podcast. My man Big right here.
Where's he going?
No, you ain't supposed to say that. You a mascot. That wasn't even happening. I was the one.
47-year-old way in.
I missed it.
Taking it off, the cover off, and all that.
Oh, you seen him in person?
Been a minute. Got time to talk? All right. Got time to talk or? Yeah, good.
Garcia.
Nice to meet you, brother.
I get up this way a couple times a year because I work with Harry.
Hey, looking younger than his son.
You look good, though. Look at
That's God, man. I'm blessed.
That's right.
Humbled and appreciative.
Yeah. Lou, what's up, buddy? I just saw what's up. Hey, you just got that?
Lock me in.
I got you. And I'm going to send you a text with my name, number, and everything.
Please do.
Okay. All right.
Nice meeting you guys. I got this gum in my hand.
Nice meeting you.
Man,
We'll
we
talk.
hit with the
All right, bro.
elbow.
All right, bro.
All right, man. We'll give you my best advice I have.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. And make sure your dad texts me, man.
I got you. I'm texting that.
Cal Artist Sports right here with the one and only
Why you
Kenny
get so
Porter.
close?
Kenny Porter. Man, let's talk about this fight we got on our hands on Saturday, man. What do you, how do you think it plays out?
You know what? I was a little concerned because of, some of the situations that occurred before the fight got to the fight. You know what I mean? Some of the things out of the ring. And those type of things can take your attention and your focus. And, I'm hoping that we don't have any problems with the attention and focus for this fight. But I do see Tank winning this fight. Unanimous decision, if not a stoppage.
If he goes on to his next fight, how do you think he would do against Ryan Garcia?
Actually, I haven't looked at that, and put it into a perspective where I could say what happens to be for sure. But in my estimation right now, Tank either wins by knockout or he could be in a tough fight.
What do you make of Ryan Garcia not taking like a tune-up fight right before the Tank matchup? I mean, he's been out a long time. I don't know. He's not taking an in-between fight.
You know, everything to every individual is different. So we don't know what led him to decide not to take the fight. And you know, if you've been doing this as long as these guys have, you figure out ways to get yourself prepared without necessarily taking a tune-up fight. Is it better? Yeah, in a lot of ways it is. But it's not the 100% proof that you'll either be successful in your next fight or not. So, you know, each individual has to make their own decisions. I don't know what his decision was that led him to that. I would like to see him from a fan perspective, see him fight, because it would be great to see both of them fight around the same time and be able to get a visual of that. But, you know, the unknown is great as well. You don't know what you're going to get. And we'll find out what we're going to get this Saturday, and, you know, we'll find out what we'll get from them when they fight.
Moving on, when you see everybody's talking about the 135 division, when it's all said and done, who do you feel is going to be the top man left in the 135 division?
It's very hard to determine that because all of those guys.
You got a good eye, so I know you
yeah, but it's hard to determine that. All those guys are young, and all of those guys are still trying to secure that spot as the top guy. Now you got another guy moving up, Shakur Stevenson moving up. You got Ryan Garcia, you got Devin Haney, you got Tank Davis. I can see Tank beating all those guys by knockout. On the other hand, I can see some of those guys, you know, giving Tank some trouble with the boxing. And then mixing and matching those guys. And don't forget, you still got, I think, did T.O. move? Did he move up? Did T.O. move up?
Yeah, he moved up to 140.
Okay. But
and there's a chance he might be fighting Regis. Sorry.
Just those guys right there alone. It's you know, it's epic for all of those guys to fight each other, and it'd be great to see them fight each other at a young age instead of, you know, waiting it out too long.
Could you help T.O. out right now? Do you feel though that you could be the person that really helps him?
That's not something that, you know, I'm looking, you know, to do or anything like that. Most guys that are, you know, this far along in their careers with the trainers they have, you know, those trainers do great jobs, and so they kind of just need some tweaking here or there. It's not an overhaul situation for him or anyone else that's made it to this championship level. They just probably need some perspective here or there. But, you know, his dad does a great job with him, so that's not something that I see them needing. You know. His dad has done this much to get him to this point. They're doing great with that part of it. There's some tweaking that goes on with any fighter.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Now this card is pretty lit. The co-main.
This card is lit.
It is lit. Now the co-main, Duran Ennis, he's a welterweight. His son was a welterweight. What do you make of Duran Ennis?
He's definitely a dynamic fighter. His abilities, to me, I see between his dad, Mosey, his two brothers, Farah and Pooh Ennis. He's a combination, to me, of all three of those guys. It's pretty much, in my eyes, unbeatable.
Wow.
I fought on cards. Well, I didn't fight. Right. Sean fought on cards with Farah. Very talented fighter. Extremely skillful defensively. I watched his brother Pooh Ennis, offensive-minded fighter, very fast, quick, reflexes, impeccable. And then the dad actually worked corners with me in Sean's corner early on in Sean's career. And so his mind is borderline genius.
Wow.
And having the ability take what he did with his other two sons before him, which I'm looking at one of them right there. That's Quinn. Having the ability to take, and Farah right there, having the ability to take both of those guys and combine it into this son, and this son being even, as it looks like right now, better than him, better than both the other brothers. It's phenomenal. The kid is really great in his lineage, and you know he was born and raised on this. Wow. He was born and raised on this. Like you get up in the morning to have cereal, that's what he sat there with. You know, his dad, his brothers, and they're his team. They're in his corner. So yeah, he's got a great thing going on.
Now you're the only trainer that has faced Bud and Spence. How do you think a Jerron Boots Ennis does against one or the other? You can do one at a time. How do you think he does against Bud, man? They're both switch-handed. They're both geniuses inside the square circle. How do you think they fare against each other?
You know, I still think that Boots needs, you know, a few more fights to go to that level, but he's right there at that level. I can see him getting that victory. Wow. I can see him right now getting that victory. I can see him getting that victory.
Okay. How about Boots versus Spence?
That's a tougher fight for him. It's a much bigger man on fight night. Much different style, you know, in terms of strength and in terms of size differential on fight night. Errol presents much more of a problem than Terrence does. That one I'm on the fence with. You know, I'm on the fence with that one. If they were fighting today, I'd say Errol.
Wow.
They're not fighting today. They're not fighting today.
We got Benavidez and Caleb Plant coming up. What do you think about that one?
Benavidez and Caleb Plant. You know, at the risk of sounding like, you know, I've studied these guys and watched them and can put together the strategies that they're going to have to win the fight. I don't have that. I haven't done that. So, you know, you're asking me to go out on a limb, but I say Benavidez in the decision.
Boots, what's it mean to you have all these fans, all this fan love right here? Boots, what's it like to have all this fan love, man? Boots, what was it like, man, getting all this fan love?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Guys, for hitting the like button, those of you that hit the like button, whoever has to hit the like button, punch that one time. Appreciate you guys watching always. All 67 of you. Good, ain't it?
Do something real quick.
I was going to sit you down?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down right here.
Yeah, for sure. Here, let me sit down in front of you, actually. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, can I get that tripod right before? Thank you, babe.
Thank you, Shannon. So I was told.
Carolina Sports right here with the one and only Sean Porter. Man, how's the podcast is doing great, bro. I just want to say congratulations first off. The setup is beautiful, man. You guys get
Listen, man, it's fun, man. I'm grateful that the powers that be allow me to do it.
Right. And I mean, it's credit to your knowledge, credit to your experience in the sport and all that too. So that obviously has a lot to do with it, and obviously the team and over here. Yeah. So
the whole team.
Yeah.
Guy asked me the other day, I want to start a podcast. If you got any advice for me? I said, get a team. I just did not want to be a one-man show. And to this point, everything that I've done, God has had his hands on, and everything's worked out. So I'm going to just keep it going like that.
It's beautiful, brother. We're here, Tank versus Garcia. What did you take from the little shoving incident yesterday? Yeah.
It was weird. And I was glad that usually when there's two foreign fighters, usually there's a misunderstanding and you can't communicate what's going on. So I was actually grateful. I was happy that Garcia stayed cool and didn't pop off because he thought that Tank was trying to come after him. And then I was wondering if Tank was going to do something too. I think it's kind of that Mayweather. I'll say it like this. I think that yesterday had Mayweather's name written all over it. From him showing up an hour and a half late to then being physical on the stage. Those are Mayweather tactics right there. So he's learning from the best, and as you can see, it's working out for him in the ring.
Did you yourself take anything from it? Like
that's
Hector,
it. I figured.
I mean, rather, does that mean anything in the fight? Like the way they interacted. Did you take anything from like maybe Garcia's temperament? Like you said, I mean, he seemed pretty calm, but
he seemed calm, but he seemed ready to go. He seemed like, hey, do something else, and the more you do, I'm gonna do. So he looked ready, and he looks ready. I thought seeing him this week, I was impressed. He looks like he's not going crazy with everything that's going on, and those are the first steps to victory.
Well, I was just talking to your dad earlier. He was saying that Boozy Ennis, I guess he used to work with you as well, but back in the day, I guess, when you guys were younger and stuff like that. Did you and Boots ever get any work in sparring or anything like that?
No. When I was around Boozy Ennis and his son, that was 2008 to about 2010. So Boots was, I don't know, a teenager at that point in time. I actually never met Boots until quite a few years later. I think maybe 2014 was the first time we had met Boots. National Golden Gloves tournament, he won. We were there and we were like, yeah, he's everything you see now. It was all of that back then.
He's fighting for interim belt. Ennis is fighting for an eliminator, both for the IBF. Do you think that's where PBC is going with those two being their back-to-back on the card?
Between
Ennis
Boots and you said Ennis and Boots. You mean between Boots
My bad.
and
Ellis.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. I think that makes sense, and I think that's the way it's going. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've been mad this week that nobody briefed these guys on what's realistic. So you got Boots on stage, no knock on Boots, but you got Boots on stage saying, I want Errol, I want Terrence. Okay, cool, we know what you want, but be up there saying what you're gonna get. Because you can really give us a reason to get excited for what's next. opposed to overlooking what's realistically what's going to be next, and moving on to what you want. This is what I know out of boxing, man, and he should know this by now. If not, he's going to learn it soon. You're not going to get what you want.
I mean,
and when you do get what you want, it's probably not going to come when you want it. You know, it just kind of is what it is.
I feel like that's the boxing fans' mantra. Just have to kind of know that you're not going to get what you want.
So here's my point, and here's why I was so mad. I'm from Cleveland. I'm a Cavaliers fan. If I wanted to go to Cleveland right now to watch the Cavaliers, I could get on the internet. I could find what game I want to go to. I could structure my whole life around going to that Cavaliers game. You can't do that with boxing. So the best thing you can do is get people excited to see you and what's going to happen next and when you want it to go down. I think they have an opportunity to do that. Create a schedule for everybody to get excited about, and nobody briefed them on how to do it. And I just think that steps are missed right there, man.
I feel like that's where kind of mentorship from fighters like yourself,
exactly,
you know, like help out in that
exactly.
arena. You know?
Yeah.
You got attacked by a. Oh, no, it's all good. A fight I want to get to: David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Stylistically, they're just incredible. Both sides. Stylistically, how does it look in the ring? Do you think?
What fight? We haven't really had any fights like this in a while, where stylistically it's a match made in heaven for a boxing fan, and I think that's what we have here. You know, it's a round by round fight. Caleb proved in his last fight that he's got some serious power, and you know, you can't take Caleb lightly. Of course, we know everything that Benavidez is about. Probably one of the most consistent boxers of this generation. So, I mean, it's a great fight.
Is it like a fight of setting traps and whoever fights for the, like, kind of like, you know, falls for the trap? Or
I honestly think that eventually David Benavidez is going to have to catch up to Caleb. A lot like Canelo. Different package, of course, but I think it's going to be Caleb, of course, outboxing Benavidez. And we know Benavidez has fast hands, but I don't think he's as fast as Caleb Plant. And Caleb knows how to use that range and that distance. That's not getting twisted. Caleb has to be in great conditioning, but he's got Coach Wade. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, it's just overall, it's a great fight, man. It's a match made in heaven. That's one that we can't wait for.
Right.
Is that March?
That's what they're saying. Yeah. March, April.
Vegas, I hope.
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, those are the rumors I'm hearing. Probably the same as you. Yeah. Talk about Terrence Crawford's last fight against Avanesian. How did you think he looked? He got the sensational knockout.
Sensational knockout, man. And he had fun right after that, you know. Again, we're talking about another player who's just been consistently great. You know, so it's just only a matter of time before, again, you don't get what you want in this sport, you know?
Are we not getting what we want? I mean, I don't know what you know, but
hopefully that fight happens. I know absolutely nothing.
Right.
So hopefully that fight happens.
In your heart of hearts,
it happens at 154.
I mean, hey, at least we get it. I mean, I guess.
It happens this year. It happens this year at
154,
154.
huh? That obviously would kind of, if all the rumors are true, Spence versus Thurman, that would kind of mean obviously Spence would have to beat Thurman, right? But Spence Thurman is a really good fight. I feel like people kind of overlook that a little bit. Thurman's only loss is to Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, man, I don't read into the only loss. What I read into is how inactive Keith has been, you know? And I know he may not like hearing that, especially not from me, but it kind of is what it is, and we know about all of the injuries and things like that. So, you know, I spoke to him and I told him, I said, hey, man, I would love to see you have a second phase of your career. I think that you have what it takes to do that, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, I'm always in his corner, no matter who he's in the ring with.
Last two questions for me, man. Top three lightweights in the world right now. Sean Porter, ranked.
It's Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson just got there. Top 135 pounds.
Already?
And of course we have to include Devin Haney. I don't include him because he's undisputed. I include him because he is an amazing talent.
Did you see any of those sparrings between Tank and Shakur? Or Tank and no, none of those. And last one, top 3 pound for pound. Sean Porter's top 3 pound for pound right now.
I hate pound for pound.
Oh, you do? Why is that?
I hate pound for
It's
pound.
very subjective. I mean, it's opinion.
Yeah. So obviously you're asking for my
for
opinion.
yours. Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. I think that Tank Davis belongs in the pound for pound. I don't know if he's in the top 10. He belongs in the top 5.
Or for you, pound for pound, is it like skill or accomplishment or like eye test or all of it or?
I don't even know. Like for me, I guess my pound for pound is skill, talent, and probably skill, talent, and how dominant.
Sean, thank you so much, brother, for your time, man. Best of luck. The Porter Way podcast, Instagram, TikTok is solid too. All that. Please watch it. Thank you so much, brother. Much appreciated. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man, as always. Yes, sir. What you guys getting in? Have you been to DC before?
Yeah, but never in this space where I can just cool out.
Oh, you're usually working or something? Thank you.
Not at sea right now. Like time.
All right, my peeps. Oh shit, there's a shitload of people watching. What's up, my people? I feel like that might be it over here. Damn, am I zoomed in enough? Good night. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. All of you, appreciate it. Thank you all, 27 of you. Hit the like button. Before you guys head out, please hit the like button one time for me. Much appreciated. Marcos back here. Hey. So apparently it's Casual Friday over here. That's why Marcos is. It's Casual Friday.
Oh, yeah, casual Friday.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. And yeah, hit the like button before you head out. If you guys want to kick it while I'm editing, that's cool. Hey, thank you guys for those of you who hit the like button already. Yeah, who do you guys got tomorrow? Start putting in the comments who you guys got.
This is me. This is
Oh, yes.
Alright, guys, starting to put the footage. What do you guys got? When does the fight end? Tomorrow. What round is the fight end? What's up, brother? Happy New Year.
Yes, it's true.
Good, good, thank you. All right. Here is the part that's like really but we talked to a lot of people today. Good stuff.
yes. Okay. Cut. Yes. Worked out, yeah?
Yeah, it worked out, yeah. Big time.
With us more? Me and Krista and Cap? I don't know, who's here for Krista? Woo! These shoes are not made for today.
I know, today was different.
So you know what? I thought everyone was going to be really nice, but everyone was so nice. Just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They want to work for her. Yeah. She's going to get some applications soon.
All right, well. Push all these people out here.
I don't see any comments. Am I missing the comments? Or is nobody commenting? Can I check it? What fight are you guys most looking forward to? Or what fighter, rather, are you guys most looking forward to seeing tomorrow?
Ain't no reason why. I want you to be out. So don't worry. Stuff like that. Yes, sir.
Nobody? Looking forward to seeing nobody?
Nothing I can do.
Dr. Sean Porter today. Good dude. Shout out to Sean. Watch the Porter Ray podcast. That's good stuff.
Nothing. They're still doing the rules meeting. I know. Do you believe it? That's what I just walked in there. I was like, yeah, I'm shocked. Probably dead. He's going over the contract. Should I come look at that?
Dr. Derek James got an update on Jermel. Kind of an update. Thank you guys all for hitting the like button. Those of you who haven't hit the subscribe button, always bringing you guys stuff live. I'm gonna bring you guys. What is after the post-fight press conference after live as well. So hit the bell icon so that you get notified as soon as the post-fight press conference starts. Sometimes delayed a little bit, so. I'm surprised nobody was active in the chat. Am I tripping? Did I turn the chat off or some shit? No way I turned the chat off. Can someone attempt to comment just so I can know if I turned the chat off? I hope I didn't. Oh no, there's hella chats going on here. Wow, why isn't it showing up on the phone? Yeah, my bad. Bad familiar. I didn't even see you guys were chatting it up on here.
Dad's in there.
Hey, I see you guys. What's up, Benny? What's up, Elizabeth? Makes more sense, though. Paul, Papito, Claudio, Green Light, Avalon, Gabriel. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys all for watching. I don't know why I wasn't getting the notifications on my phone. It's real weird. Oh shit, there it goes. I had it on Top Chat apparently, wherever the hell that is. Thank you. I appreciate the love on the interviews. I want you guys to know I read the comments here and there as much as I can in between working and stuff, but I appreciate the love. Thank you guys. Keep putting in the comments whatever it is you guys want to hear, whatever you guys want me to ask. Let me know. But yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback. So yeah, thank you guys.
Happy New Year, man. All the time. Yeah. I'm Durham. I'm putting together a first
Bruce Ennis behind me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, man.
Just finished some Brian Fester's show. Thank you guys, all of you who hit the like button. Much appreciated. best way to get boots to the suits and to the people. You got a lot of fun.
Nice guy. How's it going? How are you? Am I missing comments? It might be. Just sign the close with this cat right here. There he goes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you. Like I said, I'm gonna go live at the post-fight press conference as well tomorrow. So check that out after the fight. Tune in, stay tuned in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.